just check the recording. Okay. Okay, so next let's look at prisms versus pyramids. Also, really, students really often confuse these as well. So what is a prism? So a prism is an object that has a constant cross section. So what that means is you'll have one shape and that shape continues throughout the entire object. And for these ones, the volume can be worked out really easily. Well, it's basically just the area of the cross section. So for example, the cylinder, you have a cylinder, a circle, and that circle, so you so when you think of prism, sort of think about you have one shape and you're stacking the same shape on top of one another. So sort of think about that. Whereas a pyramid is sort of like when you have something with a base and it sort of meets at an apex. So very different to a prism. Prism, constant shape, and it continues throughout the entire object. So its volume can be worked out by area of cross section, so area of the circle, in the case of the cylinder, times by the height. Now obviously there are formulas, but like I said, you might get an unconventional shape. So really being aware of that. Next we have pyramids. So pyramids are shapes that do not have a uniform cross section and usually have an apex and a base. And their volume can be determined by the formula 1/3 times base area, so the area of the base, times by the perpendicular height. So not the slanting height, but the perpendicular height. So the height from the apex to the base.